Deb here, your spiritual cheerleader and mentor. Welcome to Greatest Jesus in Me YouTube channel. And you know what to do. Subscribe now. And friends, today we have a very special guest, my grandniece Anaís. Hey Anaís, ¿cómo estás? How are you?
Hola, tía.
¿Cómo estás? How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Wonderful. Well, Anaís is bilingual. She speaks her native language, which is Spanish, and she also speaks English. And Anaís is one of my 15 grand nieces and nephews. And she is the daughter of Juan and Marisa. And she has a younger brother, Juan Diego. Her dad is my nephew, the brother of Dr. Malaika Fajet. She is my resident psychiatrist here at Greatest Jesus in Me YouTube channel. And Wang is one of 14 nieces and nephews. And he is the son of one of my older siblings, Andrea. So I did the whole intro of the family. And as my husband would say, we are El Batallón Wilson, the Wilson Battalion. Yeah, we are a big family. So my grandniece Anaís, she is a busy teenager.
That is correct.
She is a very busy teenager. That's why she's here to talk to us today. She plays the violin. She practices karate. And she is an author. So let's jump right into it. Anaís, at what age did you start playing the violin?
Okay, I started playing the violin when I was 7 years old, like almost 6 years ago.
And why did you start doing that? Why did you decide to do the violin?
I remember when I was little, like they put me in a music academy, and by the age of 7, they asked me what instrument did I want to play, and I was deciding between piano and violin, and I decided to stick with the violin because I loved the sound. So
well, that's a good choice. You know, your great grandmother, my mother, Mrs. Hyacinth Wilson, she played the violin, and your grandmother played the piano. So that was a good choice. And where have you played?
I've played in multiple occasions. I've played in parties. I've played in school. I've played at church. And I've also played on orchestras and in an international orchestra.
I remember in May 2020, you participated in the UNICEF Ode to Joy World Children's Orchestra, and you were one of 180 musicians representing 12 countries. How did that happen? How did you get involved in that?
Well, my teacher, she was asked to get some students to join the orchestra, and my teacher contacted my mother, and my mother asked me, "Do you want to join this?" And I was like, "Obviously." So yeah, that's how I joined.
And how did they put that all together?
Well, they recorded us separately. This was during the pandemic, so and it was internationally. So each of us had to record ourselves, and then we would send the video, and they would put all the videos together, make it sound beautifully, and that's how they got the video with the entire orchestra.
Yeah, I remember I saw it. That was a beautiful rendition. That was really beautiful. The way how they put everybody together. And what was your experience? How did you feel once you did that and you saw yourself in that group?
I felt great and nervous at the same time because it was international. It was like the first time that I played for more than one country. So I was really nervous, but I was also really happy.
Wow, that was a very great experience. So now let's jump into the karate. Why karate?
Because it's an interesting sport. Like my parents told me, you have to do a physical activity. You can't stay lying there all day. And my grandparents from my mother's side, they brought me to a karate academy and I enjoyed it. So that's what I'm doing right now.
And what belt are you? What color belt?
I'm dark blue in Shitoryu. That's like the one before it's two belts before black belt.
Okay. And have you participated in competitions?
Many.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've participated in many competitions.
And have you won any?
I've won most of them.
Oh, okay. Girl power.
Yeah.
I love that. And you know too that you have two uncles that they were into martial arts. Your uncle Ricardo Wilson, who is deceased, he has many black belts, and also your uncle Eduardo Wilson, who he also has a black belt. As a matter of fact, he was in Panama visiting recently.
Yeah.
Good. So now let's jump right into you are a published author. That is awesome.
Yes.
That is awesome. And you wrote a children's book. What is the name of the book?
The name of the book is Alienígena, Amigable, which in English translates to a friendly alien.
Okay. And what inspired you to write that book?
So I had a dream also when I was 7 years old. It was
wait a minute. A lot went on when you were 7.
Yeah, being 7 years old was like the golden age.
That was an eventful year for you.
Yeah. So I had the dream that I was like an alien from outer space and I was like in Japan because I love Japan and I still love it. And I dreamed that I was with some friends and I had to do something. I don't remember exactly what I had to do, but like I had the dream and I was like, and I told my mom, and my mom told me that I had to write it to make a book. So I wrote the book and I invented stuff like developing through this process. So it's not like exactly like my dream. It's very similar though.
Okay, that is awesome that you could put that dream into words and have a published book. That is wonderful. And you finished a second book, but it's not published yet?
No, it's not published, but they just finished illustrating the book. So will be published soon, hopefully this year.
Okay, and what's the name of that book?
The name of that book is Juan Dios no puede dormir. In English is Juan Dios cannot sleep, which is inspired by my brother.
That is interesting. That's going to be a very interesting book, very much so. So here's the question. Do you enjoy all the things you're doing?
I do enjoy. I've enjoyed them for several years. It's a hobby. There are multiple hobbies that I actually enjoy.
And how do you do all these things and still keep up with your schoolwork?
Well, I mean, I sometimes have to not be in the classes, or I have to skip classes, or I don't have enough time to practice because I need to do homework, or this activity interferes with another one. Let's say I have a karate competition when I could be practicing the violin. So I need to like sometimes sacrifice a little bit of time of everything, including school, but I still find a way.
Well, let me tell you, you have very good time management because you have to be able to still kind of figure out how to get all these things done and keep up with your schoolwork. That is commendable. Very commendable. And so do you have any words for teenagers like you?
Well, whoever I'm giving the message to, if
Mhm.
you're going through a hard time, have faith, never give up. Always be optimistic because God will always be with you and He will help you in every difficult situation. So always be positive, never think that you can't do it. So
That is a powerful message to teenagers, and not only teenagers and adults. And that is a great message. Don't give up, stay positive. We all go through difficult times, even young people like you, but you know it's not forever. This too shall pass, but stay positive and don't give up. And I have a message for parents because Anaís is blessed. You have your mom and your dad and a host of family that loves you and supports you with all the things that you do. But there are also people out there, single parents, parents, mom and dads, and grandparents that are raising their kids, and caregivers. And we know that many people are struggling. Many people are struggling financially, and they want to do the best for their kids and give them the best. And you can do it within your means. And please know that there are organizations out there, there are churches and organizations out there that they offer free activities for kids. So just go on the internet and look for something for your kid to participate in, because we want all of our children to have access and opportunities so they can have fun and enjoy their childhood. That is very important, to enjoy your childhood to the max and be the best version of you. That's important. This is the message to the young people. You have gifts from God, and just be the best you. Enjoy every stage and phase of your life. We love you and we want the best for you.
yeah.
That's what we want. We want the best for all of our kids. So Anaís, thank you so much for being my special guest on
Thanks to you.
Greatest Jesus in Me YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you. Thank you for interviewing me. Hope you have a good day.
Yes, you too. I hope you have a great day. So friends, remember to go to Greatest Jesus in Me YouTube channel. And you know what to do. Subscribe now. Be blessed. And until next time.